Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning. Yes, we are Tuesday, January 10th. All right, so we are up for another live trading session. And yeah, I mean, so far so good, January, to be honest. Not so bad. Like, not as much opportunity for scalping like I was expecting, to be honest, because usually scalp needs more momentum, volume. It's kind of effy. Yesterday, I did catch a good intraday on GJ. We're going to talk about that. I should have closed like around like 80-ish pips. Let me show you here. Well, it was because I had four position, right? Um, so it was like 30, 31, and 28 pips. Right here, so 89 total on GJ, but I did close around like 72 total. On the retracement a little bit, I saw like, all right, we're tapping resistance, and we're gonna talk about that. But except that, not much scalping wise slash intraday. Did have a nice swing, but we're gonna talk about all that. And guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the chat. We're gonna take a look at those. If you have any pair you want to take a look at, let me know also. All right, so let's get started. Bonjour, bienvenue. Oh, fuck, damn, I forgot my intro in French. Sorry, guys. Bonjour, bienvenue à tous. On est en direct pour une autre session de trading en direct, comme je viens de mentionner. Et si vous avez des paires que vous voulez regarder ou des questions, gênez-vous pas. Si vous avez des questions en français, posez-les dans le chat. Je vais venir les voir. Ça me faire plaisir de vous répondre en français. All right, let's get started now. Where is my chart? Right here. All right. Perfect. Oh, let me put this banner so we don't get into any problems. Here we go. Perfect. Bam. All right. Guys, as you come in on YouTube, make sure to smash the like button. That'll be very appreciated. Like I said, took a huge break down the summer, and since then, man, it's been a big challenge to build back the audience. So every like is a big help. So don't where what the fuck? That's my yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's get started with GJ. As you can tell, this is where I got my entry yesterday on GG I was talking about. Um, Bam, right here. Yeah, right here, which was also the H4 dogtail setup at the same time, kind of. But I took it right after creating a little low on the wick. Took the entry right around there. Bam. And I had a fixed stop. I think it was like around like 15, 20 pips, something like that. Whatever. And once we tapped into, it's exactly this. I was talking about like 30 pips. When we tap into here, I was like, oh, maybe we're gonna break it and we're gonna continue further. Next candle did, but whatever, just I kind of choked when we retraced, and I was like, you know what, I'm happy with that, and I closed it all. And that's what it is. And the old idea was the retracement on the 1 hour time frame. So if you look, this is our golden zone. On the 1 hour, we had a nice engulfing candle, so decided to take it to the upside since most of our time frame were bullish, right? So very basic analysis, nothing crazy. Yeah, so now let's delete all this. Let's delete all this. Let's delete all this too. This was last week. Let's start from scratch. Let's start from scratch, baby. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, so let's start with the weekly. Let me just first check if we have any question or comment. Guys, can you hear me good? Is the sound loud and clear? Just want to make sure. Let me check where's the chat? Comments here. All right, cool. Okay, so yes, sound is clear. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, so let's move on. Perfect. All right, so let's start with the weekly. Let's start with the weekly. All right, so the weekly time frame is still bullish, right? Still bullish. The reason why it's here, we did, we have here the low, we have our higher high, and here this is just market structure. Here we're not trending down because we didn't broke that low. Okay, so until we break this low here, we are still bullish on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we're still bullish on the weekly. Um, let's see. Fib here. We respected the safety net so far. We did establish support into the golden zone on the weekly, but with a smaller body candle. All right, so now we did broke previous highs, so technically we should continue up. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is trending down. So for better, that's why I didn't swing yesterday, because the daily was against my weekly. But as soon as we're going to be breaking this high here, we're going to come down and retest this area, form support to continue up, will be perfect. But until then, I'm going to be looking at more like scalps, intraday. Those. And so far the daily didn't broke previous high, didn't broke previous low, so kind of undecided on the daily. 4 hours. Let's take a look at the 4 hours, 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame is trending up as we speak. And yeah, all right, cool. Nothing much on the 4 hours so far. We got this area right here that's kind of tricky. Actually, this area right here is the most respected one. Right here. Yeah. It's a very strong area, which is the also the if we look right here, that's the major QP, right? So 161 flat. So that's our major QP right there. So actually we should establish that. Setting 161 to keep that in mind. Major QP, let's go. Perfect. So now we can remove the zone so it's more clean. So now we got, okay, perfect. So which will be perfect if you look on the daily, if you break, if you break this area, you're also breaking the major QP, come down and retest or retest this area, whatever, and continue up. It can be two options here. 4 hours, like I said, so far not much. We are trending up, right? Bam, 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 bam. All right, so whatever. Um, Here we got our lower low though. We broke that low. Okay. So now we're trending down on the 4 hour. Sorry, guys. 2 hours, meh, kind of ugly. So we're not gonna take a look at it. 1 hour, now it's just like kind of messy all around here. So I'm not interested to take a trade in those areas. Like if you're looking for like scalps, intradays, you definitely want to look like somewhere like in a clean area, right? So anything, like under this area, that can be a pretty decent trade. And anything above the major QP will have a nice also area. Oops. Let's lock it. Bam. So yeah, so at the moment, I mean, GJ has nothing ready right now. Yeah, nothing ready for GJ. I will not take a trade in this area. This is called the, let's put it red, the dog shit. Dog shit zone. Let's call it like that. The dog shit zone. Oops. Dog shit zone. There we go. Oops. Sog. No, dog. Here we go. Perfect. Ah! All right, guys, let's move on. Um, let's take a look at gold. Yeah, so as you can tell, gold, not much here. But let's go take a look at the daily. On gold, I don't really look at weekly, but actually, we can take a look at weekly. Wow, man, gold just pushing up, no retracement. Let me delete those alerts. Move, move. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. And let's start from scratch. All right. All right, cool. So now the weekly, we did broke. Like, let's say you want to swing, you want to make sure. Oops, change color here. Perfect. So you see the zone right here. This is the previous high we broke. So I would like to see a retest here of the zone, form support, and to continue up. Now we're tapping into this resistance right here to the left, so we'll see how it reacts. But like so far, we switched bullish on the weekly gold time frame. Daily is trending up also. Daily is trending up. I mean, not much else. I mean, this daily is on the side yet. 4 hours. 4 hours is trending up. Um, and now it's ranging on 4 hours. So I mean, not much we can do here. But totally, like we can totally agree that if price comes down under this area or broke above this area, let's take a look on the left. Yeah, so above the area, we got this wick to fill and we got clean traffic to left. Okay, um so yeah, anything above here, oops, or under here can be pretty decent. Let's take a look on the lower time frame. So 1 hour, 1 hour is ranging. So again, yeah, definitely want to under or above. Right now, it's just like this is also a dog shit zone. God damn, nothing nice here. Nothing nice so far. Dog shit zone. All right, let's go check if we have any question, comments, whatever. Hi Sasha, thanks for the stream. Quick question. You're welcome. My pleasure, man. Quick question. I've been following 10, 15 pips TP and SL10. How can be profitable as I find it really difficult to be profitable for years in Raja strategy. Okay. So to be able to be profitable on a 10, 15 pips strategy with a 10 pips stop loss, your win ratio has to be really, really high. Okay. I mean, it's you don't have to be a specialist in mathematics to understand that if you lose one, and let's say you lose one and you want one with 10 pips, you're break even basically. So you're going to need at least 2 to 3 trades to be profitable, right? So that's why your win ratio has to be super high. That's why it took me a pretty while. It took me like a good 2 years before being profitable that way, with the 10, 15 pips DP and 10 pips stop loss. But that's why at one point, after a little while, I kind of stopped taking profit at 10. I was always aiming 15 because 10 for 10, it was really, 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 really hard to be profitable. At least with that 5 extra pips, like it's a 1.5 R basically. It was helping me a lot being on top of it. When things start to switch, um, like drastically is when I start to aim for 2 to 1, you know, 2 to 1. And I was looking more at the RR, to be honest. I know I've been saying a lot in the past because that's what the way I learned that RR was kind of, it depends on if you put your stop at break even or those kind of things. But managing risk, um and I talked about that many times on Forex talk over beer. But over managing risk can be brutal. The reason why is you take times to analyze your chart. You should trust your analysis, okay? If you I'm trying to search the right word. If you, um, let me try to find the right word here. Because I'm not saying not managing your risk, but do not over manage your risk. Okay. Um, the difference is, let's say you see your price retracing a little bit. Price needs room to fluctuate, right? If you're so nervous and you want to stop it, it's probably because you over leverage. You don't really trust. You're probably more gambling than anything. Um, but these days, if I take a trade, I don't care. Just like I'm gonna hit my stop loss or I'm gonna hit TP. Fuck it. I accept the risk when I enter trade. But my RR is at least 2 to 1 minimum now these days. And regularly 3 to 1, 4 to 1. I had my biggest one so far. It was a 7 to 1 that was on December 31st. And that's a huge difference on your profitability journey. When your R becomes to be start to become like very, very high, that you don't care losing one trade. You don't care losing two trades. You don't care losing three trades, right? Because I mean, the R at the end of the day is going to compensate for every losses that you took. So it just depends. At this point, you need to evaluate like, okay, what kind of trade am I taking? Um am I taking like a C trade or a B or A trade? Okay. Now these days I aim for more quality setups and less quantity. Before I was aiming a lot of quantity trade. So that's why I was like, I have like a lot of wins, but also I had like a lot of losses, right? But my wins was always bigger than my loser, so I was good. That was on my second journey of trading. But on my first journey of trading, man, it was hard. It was hard. I was not profitable because I was aiming for 10 and my stop loss was 10. And man, it was so hard because it needs a lot of work, or how can I say that? It needs a lot of work to be able to close at minus 2 pips or 4 pips. For me, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense because when I did it and when as I was journaling my trade, 80% of the time that was closing a minus 2, minus 4, minus 5, trying to manage my risk. I look at the trade, what happened after that? It hit my TP. So I was like, no way. I need to take time and let the trade play out. Let the trade play out. Let it time to fluctuate. Because if you're trying to close early, I personally think that you don't trust yourself and you don't trust your analysis. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. Um, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I know the best, but this is just my personal opinion. I prefer to spend a little bit more time on my chart, make sure, see the opportunity, and take the trade. If I get stopped, I get stopped. But at least I'm gonna let the trade play out. And the risk is calculated in consequence, right? So hopefully that answered the question, buddy. So let's get back to it. That was a good question. Um, appreciate it, legend. Thanks, many thanks. You're welcome, buddy. It's my pleasure. I mean, we're here for that. I mean, I hate stream like when you go on and it's only one person, talking and just explaining shit you don't understand and say, "Oh, I enter here, enter there," and yeah, why? Just like fuck, you know. Uh, so here I'm gonna try to breaking it down all for you guys. All right, next pair. Let's go to USD GPY. This was a paper trade that I took with one of my students yesterday with Andres, but it didn't play out so far. No, this one got stopped, and this one will get stopped, or it's stopped now. So let's delete that. I was trying something on the 15 minutes. As you can tell, 15 minutes is not that great. So, anyways, we tried something. All right, so let's delete all this. Let's delete everything. This was my biggest one right here. And I broke that down. It's on my channel. So if you want to go check it out, it's on my channel. It was a special breakdown on December 31st to close the year to close the year strong. Um, let's delete this. Let's delete that. All right, let's start from scratch. Okay, weekly. By the way, guys, if you want to learn price action, here. David. Hey, good morning, Sasha. Morning, buddy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, all of you guys. And let's make some money. Fuck yeah, man. Let's do it. By the way, guys, if you want to learn price action, market structure, scalping, all those kind of stuff, I dropped down the price of the course. And the reason why is because I'm not taking any more personal mentorship because I'm so busy right now with other projects. So that's your chance. The Discord was still open if you have questions, so I can answer those questions, but I cannot do one-on-one group training. I might do some simulation there and there, but that's the reason why I dropped the price to 349. So that's your chance right there, guys, by the way, because it's pretty fucking cheap for all the contents you get. And the link is here. Well, let me find it here. Bam. That's a French one. Here we go. Fuck it. What the fuck? What's going on here? There we go. Perfect. So you can go to fxdogsacademy.com and you can sign up for the course. It's like I said, it's 349. It was 599 before, so it's a big discount. But the reason why is I don't do discount usually. This one is just reduced price because I'm not offering mentorship anymore. Okay, so that's the new thing about the course. We might add some stuff into it pretty soon about swing trade, but I'm going to let you know pretty soon. So anyone interested in taking on the course, now it's your chance at 349. All right, guys, let's move on. All right, so we got USD GPY here. USD GPY is trending up on the weekly. Actually, no, sorry, guys. We actually broke structure right here. Sorry, what am I saying here? Let's do this here. And guys, as you come in on YouTube, make sure you smash the like button because we're trying to build back the audience from like hundreds, thousands of people to like what, 10 people. But it's all good. We're gonna do it. All right. I truly believe we're gonna do it. All right. So, anyways, so here we broke market structure here, and bam. So now that's why I had this 7 to 1 here. It was the retest of this weekly time frame. So now that we established that we are bearish, I'm sorry, this was the monthly, the weekly, same idea, right? So we flipped bearish, right? So this was the retest of this weekly. Sorry, guys. Let's keep this area marked down here because that's a very important area. Now we look like we're retesting again this area. Let's take a look on the daily, what we got. Daily is trending down nicely. Look at this here. We got a nice engulfing candle respecting the safety net on the fib level. Big engulfing candle here, bearish. So let's see what we get here. 4 hour. 4 hours trending down now. Yeah, that's exactly where we tried to take a trade on the lower time frame with my student, but it didn't work out. I was expecting honestly to come down here and retest this area. I kind of took this trade based here, but I guess this was very too early. Now price is just like kind of playing in the zone right here. So not very nice. It's ranging. Like most pairs so far that we check are ranging. Like look at this H1 range again. Once again, under this area, it's gonna be nice. Um, but except that, not much. Let's place an alert here. So not much on USD GPY. Let's take a look. You see, when it doesn't look good, I just move on to the next pair. Just like I don't fuck around with it. So that's a cool thing with when you scalp, I still think that you should focus on 1 to 2 pairs, one session, to know exactly how the price move. Because scalping is very different. On the swing trade aspect, I mean, if I only trade one pair, the problem is I might wait for like months before their setup show up. There's trades I took on certain pairs that it's been like 9 weeks waiting for the setup. So imagine if I only trade one pair, that's crazy. So that's why when you take a look at swing trade, you want to take a look at different pairs, and because you don't want to force the market. So you see USD GPY, I look at it, man, don't like it, perfect, fuck it, I just switch pair. Euro GPY, let's take a look at it. So Euro GPY, I was basically waiting for the retest here. This didn't happen, but we might be going into that golden zone right here. Yeah. So I still think that we might come down here. So I'm gonna have to wait. Let's establish this golden zone. This is the weekly GZ right here. All right. And by the way, hopefully you guys, like, if you were on the live stream last week, we talked about some swing trades that actually played out on Thursday. I think on Wednesday or Thursday, dude, they were some crazy movement. So be like, take some notes, right? Take some notes, because I did put in my story, like, trade was discussed on the live stream, right? Um, so don't miss out. So again, so this trade, what I'm going to be waiting is I'm going to be waiting. You see this daily time frame right now is trending down. Right now, we did close a bit above the safety net here. So we need to see this daily candle, what's going to happen. Are we going to flip bearish? If yes, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be a nice retest. So I guess tomorrow we might be ready for this. And looking at 4 hours, you see 4 hours is trending up. The reason why it's trending up, it's the pullback on the daily. So now if you want to take it down, you want to make sure you break the structure, come down, retest to continue down, right? I'm not going to take it on the first bearish candle like I was doing before. And the reason why is because, I mean, it's still trending up, right? So it can continue. So that's one of the adjustment I did in the past months. Which helped me a lot, like huge difference in my win ratio. Let's remove this. This was from yesterday. Let's remove this. Perfect. So this one, I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Let's see if we have a daily bearish establishing resistance so we can continue down. But so far, not ready, but it might be ready like tomorrow or after tomorrow. So we don't know yet. ADGPY. So go to this weekly. You see, weekly now, I'm waiting for this retest right here. It's either I'm taking it above here or under. You see, if we had a break retest, I will take it up because we will be switching structure, but we're coming down. So now it's getting interesting. Now it's getting very interesting. Let's see something. So daily, Daily is still bearish. Okay. And the reason why is because we didn't break that here. All right. So here was our lower high, and here's our low, right? Anything in between here is not a lower low. Anything in between is just market structure. Once we're going to break this, that's going to be bullish, right? So we're still bearish. So, all right. So weekly is bearish, daily is bearish, and 4 hour is bullish. So now, I need 4 hour to flip bearish. So I want price to break this here, form resistance to continue down. Okay. So this is something I'm going to be looking at. That's where we're going to be switching structure on the 4 hour time frame. Let's change this color here. Let's place an alert. Let's remove this alert. Let's remove this arrow. Perfect. All right, so that's where I'm going to be able to take it down. 2 hours is still trending up. 1 hour is now trending down. Perfect. So the lower time frame already switched. Bearish 30. You see, the lower time frame will always switch time frame before the higher time frame, right? And here are just like ugly. So again, we got to be patient. So gonna wait, but AUDGPY can be a good potential here. Let's see if you have any comment questions before we move on. It's cute. I'm new here. Wanted to ask, what about using the daily candle for the bias of the trade entering the New York session? Yeah, totally. The daily candle, it depends. If you're scalping or intraday, totally. That's what I do with gold. Okay, look, I'm gonna give you a little example. So let's say I'm looking at gold, and I'm usually when I trade gold, I don't swing gold, I scalp gold slash intraday. So I'm gonna look at the daily candle, all right. And so if I look at this daily candle right now, and even the previous one, if you look at this daily candle, it's like a small doji right now. This candle didn't broke previous high, didn't broke previous low. So this one is kind of undecided, right? If I was looking, let's say this candle doesn't exist where yesterday. This candle already broke previous low. So I would say that there's a big probability for price to continue up at this stage. But again, we've been pushing up so hard now on the daily, we might need a retracement. As you can see, we had a big candle, big daily candle, and a small body candle with a huge rejection on top. So that tells you that, all right, so maybe momentum is fading out to the upside, right? So you got to read those candles, right? You got to understand like what those candles need, what those candle are saying, right? If they're big candle, if they're small candle, what kind of wicks, so you got to learn that first. Price action. I actually have a section in the course about that. But yeah, we definitely got to learn the story behind those candles. Like how big, why, when, all those kind of stuff. Did it broke previous low? Did it broke previous low? Previous high, sorry. So all those kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, daily can indicate to you like, all right, today should we continue up or should we go down? It can give you a good hint on the market, but don't trade only based on that, right? Just this is just one thing to look at. After that, you want to go down lower time frame, and if you look, this H4 time frame is just ranging. So that's why I call that the dog shit zone. Keep it in concept, right? So like you don't want to be trading in this. This is bullshit. Don't waste your money. You want to go under or above. Under, why? Because you got clean traffic to the left side here. I mean, super clean. Look at this, boom, super clean here. So usually candle will move easily when there's clean traffic here. So that was just a little input for you, dude. Hopefully that helps. All right, let's go back to see GJ. What's happening? What's happening with GJ? Because what time is it now? That's 8. The 1 hour time, 1 hour candle just closed. Sorry, guys. Look like we're still in that dog shit zone, and we're ranging that 1 hour candle close like small body candle, big like equal wick on both sides. So like kind of end the side here. Yeah, we don't know where to go. We don't know where to go. Is there news today? Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Today, 5:10 a.m. Okay, that's a weird hour for cat news. Huh. Whatever. Oh, we got Super Mr. Powell speaking at 9 a.m., which is in 1 hour. That's why gold is ranging. Um, and it's AUDCPY. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So I guess that's our answer. I guess market's waiting for Mr. Powell to speak. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. We did AUDGPY. Let's take a look at CAD GPY. So all those pairs I'm looking at is for swing. The pair that I do scalp is GJ Gold and GA. So we took a look at GJ Gold. We have GA to look at. Um, okay, so let's sorry. ADHD kicked in. Um, the bird, a bird just went on my tree just in front of my house, and it was like, "Huh, that's a nice bird." And ADHD kicked in. It's very, 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 very challenging for ADHD to be training. By the way, guys. Let's see here. Oh, Mr. Simon, how you doing, buddy? Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Happy New Year. All right. So let's see here. CAD-GPY. I'm waiting for that. There's two areas. If you look at the weekly time frame right here, right? So if you're looking at the weekly time frame, we're trending down, and I'm waiting. That's why I placed the alert right here. I'm waiting for the retest of the zone, form resistance to continue down. Let's see here. Mr. Simon. Thank you too, bud. Wish you lots of TP this year. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, this year is going to be a level up season. Like I feel it. Like my trading did mature so fucking much. It's just crazy. In the last couple months, crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm less active on socials. I'm focusing more on myself. Um yeah, I think it's very important at one point, just like I just quality setups instead of quantity. I've been saying that a lot in the past years, but now it's better than ever. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. Pretty, pretty, pretty excited. I feel like I was missing one thing. That market structure switch on lower time frame that I learned from Alex helped me a lot. Ain't gonna lie. Shout out to him. And Yeah, huge difference. So, anyways, let's focus here. Like I said, ADHD, ADHD. Is that right? ADHD. Yeah. So, anyways, let's focus. So I'm waiting for the retest here. So that's why I placed the alert. Actually, I'm gonna place it a little lower. So because it might not touch exactly the zone, right? Let's take a look at the daily here. Daily is still trending down. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this because we have the 19 flat number right here, which is a nice QP, major QP, should say. Um, so we might just establish resistance around this area. Actually, definitely gonna keep an eye on CAD GPY here. Hmm. This one's pushing up. Let's see if we, because the thing is, if we break structure right here, my problem is if price is going like this, and now suddenly we break here, I'm gonna need price on the daily to come like this, retest, and continue down. But now if we do form resistance around here, we're good to get, we're good right away. So I'm just gonna wait for the switch on the lower time frame. Because right now you see 4 hours trending up. Why? Because this is the pullback. This is the pullback on the daily. So that's why it's up. So I'm gonna need 4 hour to flip bearish. And yeah, I'm gonna be able to take it. But yeah, so cat GPY probably maybe tomorrow or the day after might be ready. So definitely keep an eye on cat GPY here. Might be an interesting trade here. NZD USD. Let's take a look at it. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that one was a beautiful trade. I was just greedy and took another entry. That one I had to close it. Like once we broke market structure right here, this is where I closed it. But my first position went to 3 to 1, and this trade was discussed live on the live stream last week. So I mean, so this was pretty good. I didn't journal that one, so I'm gonna keep it here. All right, so now what we got for NZD USD, I think it's all fucked up now. Move as yeah, exactly. So as you can tell, we're trending down on the weekly time frame. Daily is down also. Actually, not true. Now we just broke structure. This one closed right above. So now at this stage, I'm not looking at NZD USD for a swing. Because I need those 3 time frames in sync. NZD CAD. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly did close above. Actually, did close above this one. So we're bullish now on the weekly. We're definitely bullish. So that's why I actually put those 2 zones. Actually, I should place alerts. Damn. Let's place an alert here. Crossing weekly area of interest. So that's my first area, where I want to look for entries, and second area right here. Okay. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's trending down, obviously, because now it's the pullback. So we'll see. I need to retest this area. So this one is not ready at all, but look like it might play out. Yeah, very nicely. Which also, this area might be in confluence with our golden zone also. Yeah, this one is at 382. And this one will be right at it. Okay, so not bad. Not bad. Okay, cool. Let's move on. You guys, if you have any question, you let me know. Feel free to ask. GU. GU. Ooh. All right. So GU is now trending up again. We broke structure, so now gotta wait because we came back under. So we kind of don't know. Like now GU. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily is trending down at the moment still. Not true. Not at all. What am I saying? We're trending up now. So we broke that structure right here. Okay. Yeah. So GU is no go. Euro GBP. Let's take a look at the weekly. This retest never happened. Jesus. All right. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. First, start from scratch. Alrighty, alrighty. Here we got our low. Here we broke that structure. So what we want is the retest of this to continue up. You see no fence indicator, just price action, market structure. Again, I switched the price of the course, guys. If you weren't there, it's $349 now. And the reason why is I have no more mentorship because I have no time these days. I'm super busy with other projects. But it's a good way to learn price action, market structure, everything you need to learn scalping. The Discord was still open for questions, but I think that's your chance right there. Let's take a look at the daily here. You see now, I need the day to flip bullish, right? Actually, wait a second. Whoa, wait a second. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish. Yeah, so daily is bullish. I'm super visual, so I need to draw those lines. Okay, so now we did retest here. Let's go take a look on the lower time frame. Ooh, okay. So now we got 4-hour bearish. So as you can see, this was bullish, and now we are bearish, right? So I need price to do something like this. Bam, retest here to continue up. Something like that, right? So I just need 4-hour to flip bullish now at this stage because weekly, daily is bullish. I need 4-hour to be bullish. And after that, I'm going to be looking on entry on 2-hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So Euro GPP, we're going to put it up on the chart and take a look at it. Actually, this one is better than whatever. I'm going to leave it there for now. What else? We did GU already. We did gold. Let's go back to gold because what happened here? What time is it? 8:22. Nothing's happening. Waiting for Powell. Okay. I see how it is. Euro AUD. Let's look at the weekly. So, this never happened. Let's close this. Yeah, gold is ranging, Simon, because I mean, Powell needs to speak, Guys, don't forget to smash the like button as you come in. If it's your first time here, don't forget to activate notification and subscribe. I'm live every Tuesday morning now. And Forex Talk Over Beer, probably going to have to change schedule. The reason why is I'm playing pickleball now every Friday night. So we might do Thursday night from now on. So stay tuned. I'm going to change that. I need to change that banner news because it's still my very old hours in there. But follow me on Instagram. I will announce it pretty soon. So here. All right. So sorry, man. All right. So Euro AUD. Let's see here. We got this zone right here on the weekly time frame. So we did broke this area to flip bullish. So now we are bullish. Work came down. Can we form resist support right here to continue up? This is actually a pretty good area. We did retest. We created a new high. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay, let's take a look on the daily. All right, so daily is bearish at the moment, but we're gonna need the daily to flip bullish. All right, so we're gonna need the daily to do something like this, something like that, and boom, broke structure right there from support to continue up. Okay, something like that. So not yet, but you know, move up in the chart. It will look decent in a couple of days. AUD USD. I kind of like this pair these days. Had some nice one here. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look now. Yeah, this thing so far respecting the safety net twice there and there, rejecting. Can we form resistance there? Because we're still trending down here. We're still trending down on the weekly. Now, can we form resistance here to continue down? Yo, I'm so taking a look at AUD USD. Yeah, I've been waiting for weeks now. That setup, I'm telling you, that is the setup. When I told you that scalping intraday, you want to focus on 1 to 2 pair, one session, you want to learn how it moves and everything. I still think that's the case. But for swing trades, I mean, if you do that, I mean, it's very hard because look, let's say I only trade AUD USD. If I only traded AUD USD, once this candle broke this structure, I'm literally waiting for the retest of this structure. So 1 week, 2 week, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks before getting the retest. So can you imagine if I only trade that pair? It doesn't make sense. Just like it doesn't make sense at all, right? So you gotta be super patient. And I was still able to grab a move here, on that retest, but I guess it was a bit early for the continuation. So now I'm gonna wait to see if the daily flip bearish, right? So that's a question now. I'm gonna need the daily to flip bearish. So that's why I placed an alert here. I want the daily to flip bearish. Okay, so definitely gonna keep an eye on the UDSD. It's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen today. Probably next week. But still, I'm gonna put here somewhere. AUDCHF. What a weird pair. But sometimes move well. Look like I had a nice win here and a nice win there. Look like this one has a kind of weird double bottom, but ish. Yeah, not really. Okay, so let's look a little weekly. Let's delete all those areas. I'm super confused. Let's start from scratch. This one we can keep it because that's the weekly low that we broke. So weekly low that we broke. Here we're trending down, still trending down, still trending down, still trending down, still trending down. Okay, so we're still trending down on the weekly time frame. If you look on the daily is trending up now at this stage because we did broke that structure right here. But it's very ugly right now. Very, very ugly. Forex super clean. I guess for intraday it looks nice because you know that the daily now is bullish. So I guess anyone intraday, that can be a pretty decent move right here. If this candle respect the safety net and close back inside that golden zone, it can be nice, but I'm not interested. So yeah, nah, ADCHF doesn't look good at all. Weekly on GPBCHF, nothing. Take a look at the daily, nothing. GA, let's take a look at the infamous GA. I used to be scalping a lot GA. Like it's been almost a year I didn't scalp GA because it was shit. It was literally shit for so long. Oh, 8:30. 8:30. Is that 8:30 that Powell speak or 9? Let's see. I think it's at 9. Yeah, 9. Okay. But still, market should move a little bit. NY open right now in like 30 seconds ish, like 10 seconds. All right, so now GA. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly on GA. Look at this. Like from April, look at this. From April 22 to July 22, it was ranging on the weekly time frame. That's fucking ugly. Actually, I should say like August 22. Yeah. Finally broke out of that zone like in August. Crazy. That's why I didn't touch anything. So now weekly flipped bullish on GA. Yeah. Weekly flip bullish on GA. But we're right here. That's support now. Daily. It's not nice at all. Nope, no, thank you. And even for scalp, like let's take a look at scalp. All right, let's take a look at scalp. First, let's take a look at daily. All right, so daily yesterday was bullish. Today we broke previous high, respected previous low, so we should be considering bullish. Let's take a look at 4 hours. So let's say I'm scalping this. All right, so let's say I'm scalping this. So I'm gonna place this area right there. So yeah, so looking at the 4 hour, where if this close above, yeah. So we're trending up on the 4 hour, 2 hours trending up. All right, so let's take a look at 1 hour right here. So what I want is two things on the scalp possibility. Two things. Either, oops, let's do this here. Either pull back right here inside that golden zone, and I have a nice little support form to continue up, right? Or, so something like this, bam, bam, support form, push up. Or I want to see a break and retest above this area. Because if you look on 4 above this area, it's super clean traffic here. So let's place an alert here, because above this, it's going to be nice. So G is not that ugly. It's ugly for a swing, but it might be a good opportunity for intraday scalp. So we shall see. But now there's not much happening now. Euro USD, of course, it's going to be ranging because they're all waiting for Powell. So all USD pairs is mostly ranging. Let's look at the weekly. Bam. Yeah, I'm waiting basically for that retest right here. I've been waiting for that for like how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. So you see again, if I'm only trading that pair, and it's not ready yet, so I'm waiting for this. USD CAD. USD CAD still trending up, sorry. Right in the middle of the move, so man. Daily. Yo, that's ugly. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, so I guess we look at all those pairs. Let's take a look at back to GJ. 30-minute just closed, so go take a look at it. All right, so previous 30-minute candle close, small body bearish, and we're still in that shit zone. So, but look, there's volume coming in now. Volume are coming in. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, man, big mission on losing weight for the cruise, man. I got a cruise coming up in like 25 days. 25 days leaving for a cruise. Man, I gained some weight in those last months. I was lazy as fuck. So now I'm since last week, whew, big mission. Drop drop 9 pounds so far. So pretty good start. Didn't drink one good, one one drop of alcohol in a week. So no beer, no drinks, no nothing. Yeah, big mission. So now, all right. So now we're just waiting, right? So we're just waiting. So nothing's super clear. For GJ, like I said, nothing's gonna happen now. All the other pair, I hope you took notes. If not, you can watch the replay. Take some notes on the trade I'm going to be looking at. If you have any question, you feel free to ask. Again, thank you so much for being here today. Very appreciate. We'll be here every Tuesday morning, and probably now every Thursday night instead of Friday night for Forex Talk Over Beer. Obviously, until the cruise, I'm gonna be drinking sparkling waters because yeah, I need to drop that weight. But yeah, that's what it is. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Wish you an amazing day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me by DM or right here. You can comment this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and activate notification, guys. Thank you so much. Wishing you the best day possible. All right, take care, guys.